Well, at long last, the day has finally arrived. We're off to Exmouth. And I can't flipping wait. We had such a scare yesterday. There was a COVID case. And we thought, oh my God, they're going to have a lockdown. We ain't going to be able to go. But luckily enough, this morning, we got the all clear from McGowan. No new cases. Borders are still open. So we're ready to go. Stephen's just sorting his stuff out. He's just got back from work. So, we'll see you. Hopefully when we get to Murchison River. Just going to give an update on what we're planning. We're going to obviously get there tomorrow afternoon. That's Friday afternoon. So Saturday weather's looking awesome. No wind. Turn the radio down a bit. No wind. Glassy conditions. So hopefully we'll get out the back of the reef and do some marlin and sailfish and troll for some mackies. That's the plan. Obviously we don't know what the deal is until we actually get there, but I know that we looked at the weather, it's going to be awesome. Just can't wait. Stephen's towing the boat this time, being as I towed it last time. So yeah, we'll stop at Geraldton and have something to eat, have a refuel, and then head to Galena campground. It's going to be there about 8 o'clock, like I said, so it probably might be a bit too dark for filming, but if I get a chance, I'll give you an update then. If not, definitely in the morning before we head out again. Well, after 12 hours, at long last, we've made it. So we've come off the main drag. There's the Exmouth road just there. And we've pulled onto the main road that goes to Ningaloo station. And we're just letting our tyres down. We're going to let them down to about 18 psi, and then we've got about another, just under an hour. I was going to throw the drone up, but it's a bit windy, so I don't really want to risk it. But yeah, so we stayed at the campsite overnight. I didn't bother doing any filming because it was dark when we got there and dark when we left, so we didn't bother. So yeah, we'll just let the tyres down and then we'll carry on. I might put the drone up and see what it's like a bit further in, but we'll see. Well, I think we've lucked out this time because last time the road was worse than this. This is so much better. They must have graded it within the last year and a half. So it's not too bad to drive, unless I spoke too soon, but nah, seems alright. This is the last bit. We're coming up now. Probably got 15 minutes to go. A bit bumpier here. Well, we're here at long last. We're here, Winderbandi Point, plot 18, no less. And as you can probably hear, it's blowing a hooligan. But I'm not fussed because matey said it's going to drop off later, and tomorrow and the next day are going to be like glass. So we managed to put one car there and the other car there to block some of the wind out. And then we're just going to set up tonight, have a few beers, chill out, ready for tomorrow. Mate, like I said, matey reckons the wind's going to drop off, so we'll have a walk up this dune and you can have a quick look and see what it's like if you ever want to come here. So there it is. So this is the point. I don't know if you can hear me in wind, but it goes all the way up to there. There's a point, there's a spit that goes out there. You just see the spit, and if you look, I don't know if you can see it right in the distance there where the waves break in, that's the reef itself. Going all the way along there. That looks like there's a lot of swell. Right, well, this is day one. Had a good night's sleep. Wind dropped right off. All you could just hear was the ocean. It's quality. But we've woken up. It's a bit of a cloudy, overcast day. I don't know what the weather's like. There's absolutely no phone signal here or anything, so we can't look up what the weather's like. We're just going to have to have a look in the sky and then work out what the weather's going to be from there. What did we do last night? We went along the beach trying to get some crabs for bait. So what you do, well, you can see the crabs running around, and what you do is you just walk up to them slowly and then drop a net over, chuck a net over them, and then pick them up. But another way is you get a bucket like that, and you dig it into the sand so the lid's level with the sand, and then put a bit of bait in the bottom, and then with a bit of luck, the next morning we've got some bait to use, little crabs. Ocean, heading out to 200 metres for a bit of trolling. Rods are out. It's a bit shitty weather, bit of a storm over there, a bit overcast and crappy, but there's no wind. And your rod's got weed on it, and the rods are out. That's 2 tuna now. I think we're in, what are we in? 80 metres of water. There's whales everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's whales blowing and breaching. It's unbelievable. And we're starting to get yellowfin tuna now. There's a few storms on the horizon. We're trying to avoid them, but we'll keep going. Right, it's day 3, and yesterday it rained nearly all day long. We got out for a fish in the morning, and we had done all right. Had some tuna, and then we came in and we had a few reef fish and that. So yeah, that was good. Hooked a whale as a first. There was loads of whales out there. You'll probably see them in the video, but it was absolutely crammed with whales. Well, this morning, what's the time now? 7 o'clock. So today we're going into Exmouth to get a new prop for the boat because we damaged the other one, and it's going to be a crappy day today as well by the looks of it. There's no wind, it's just rain and showers. So if you look, it's pretty moody and dark on the horizon, but like I say, there's no wind. The boat's still there, but it's turned around, the wind's turned right round, so we're going to have to paddle out, grab the boat, and then we'll put the anchor on the beach. My swag's still soaking wet, which is a pain in the butt. So I slept in the car last night, but that was lovely and comfortable, so I'm not moaning. So yeah, it looks like you can't hear the waves breaking over the reef anymore. So I reckon the swell's dropped off. If you look over there, you can just see the waves breaking on the outer reef. But you could hear it the other nights when you was in the morning, when there was no, when at night you could hear the waves breaking, thundering on the reef. So today what we're going to do is we're going to go into Exmouth. So first things first, we'll go out, grab the boat, put the anchor on the beach. Look at it, it's like a mill pond, you can't grumble at the conditions. Look at that, it's beautiful.
Seriously, man.
And then the rains came. Bloody hell. Is that you revving it? Or is that
Yeah.
Well, we're heading into Exmouth now to get some bits and bobs and supplies. There's loads of people about on the road, caravans everywhere. Still spitty rain in the air. We've just come back from the track that we came in on, and there's puddles everywhere. The car took a bit of a drenching, but went alright. We're just pumping the tyres back up now and then heading to Exmouth. Nothing's fallen off the cars, so everything's good. And hopefully this should be the last of the rain. I know we've got a cloudy day tomorrow, and then the sun's coming out and it's like sunshine every single day, so it'll be awesome. Well, we went into Exmouth, no luck with a propeller, no chance of getting one, so left our number with a couple of outboard dealers, and they said they're going to message us if they can get one in. So I'm just going to have to do a bit of bush mechanics on the propeller and try and cut the other blades down to the same size to take out the vibration, but we'll see how we go. So we've got some more lures, bought some decent shark traces, had something to eat, got some more fuel, and now we're on the way back to the station, back to Winderbandi. And hopefully tonight we'll put a couple of shark rods out and catch one this time. Right, we've arrived at Yardie Creek River mouth. I was a bit nervous about not being able to get across with all the rain and that, but here it is. As you can see, we're going to get through it easily. There's a bit of water, but it's not very deep. So Stephen's just letting his tyres down. I'll let mine down in a minute and we'll just drive across. And it'll be a darn sight easier getting back to camp this way than it is driving all the way round to Exmouth the way we did. But there's still some clouds in the sky, but the sun's out in patches and there's a light breeze, so the ocean's looking fine. So we're going to get back and do some fishing off the beach tonight. So yeah, here it is, Yardie Creek River mouth. we've got shark rod set up like we've had for the last 2 nights, and we've lost fish every night. Just absolutely gone mental. They go clawing off, real screaming, and then you strike and there's nothing there. So we're going to give them a little bit longer tonight. So Stephen's rod's over there, my rod's here, and we canoed them out, I don't know, about 50 yards maybe, paddled them out and then dropped them in 50 yards out just as it goes into deep water, and the sun's just setting. Yeah. Big shark, I see it up the beach. So I can just pull the boat in. It's not good. Yeah, stay there.
Idea what I'm shooting at then.
What do you think? Shoot across, Stephen.
What have you been hooking a few fish at night, have you?
Yeah, we're getting sharks at night.
Just sharks, mainly. Yeah.
That's a male bungee by the looks of it. The wind's dropped off, so we're going to take the boat out. Just got all the gear loaded up, hopefully do a bit of spear fishing. Unlock everything, is that it? Another day of perfect conditions out here. We've got a whale over there. Whales everywhere still. Probably can't see it, there he is. See his tail? Whales everywhere. Sea's like glass. Perfect trolling conditions. Got a couple of skirts out the back. We'll give half hour and then move over to Bickenburg. So hopefully next time this camera goes on there'll be a fish on the end. in the pickled with the pickled rod. Stephen took Marlin on sailfish. Well, perfect end to another day. Sun's just setting, wind's dropped off completely, and that's our view from the swags. And we'll be going fishing again tomorrow, hopefully. So we're just going to go on a little mission over the other side of the bay, do a bit of spot beach fishing. The wind's still a bit up, so it's just starting to die off now, so I reckon, and it's just coming up to high tide, so we thought we'd nip up for an hour, just do a bit of shore-based stuff, see what happens, and then hopefully when we get back in about an hour and a half we'll be able to go out in the boat, hopefully. We're just walking through these dunes. We're cutting across now, Winderbandi Point, and then when we get there we'll be in North Lefroy Bay, which is just over that hill there. So we're just working our way through the dunes. Here we are, top of the dune, just to see if we can spot any fish. Turtles. Wind's definitely dropping off. There's a moray eel that's been washed up on the high tide. I don't know what it died of, hasn't got any injuries or anything. Oh well. Fish on. I think it's a little garfish. Yeah. Well, look that fair and square. Oh, I like for eating. No doubt we shall find out. Righto, it's about 7:30 Tuesday morning, so one more day to go. We've actually moved now. We was on Winderbandi Point, which is over there to the other side of that point, but we were supposed to come off that on the 15th, so we managed to get 2 nights here, which is North Lefroy Bay. So we moved here yesterday morning and we went out fishing yesterday. Didn't get a lot. We went out, trolled for about 3 hours. We had a double hook up of sailfish, lost both of them. They just spat the hooks out. Apparently, speaking to one of the blokes here, the ratio of hooking to catching is 4-to-1. So yeah, they grabbed hold of them. We knew they were sailfish because they could just leapt straight out of the water. You could see them. Got them. I think no, I haven't got them on video. We didn't have time to start the video, but anyway, I'm waffling again. Yeah, so we're going to go out again today. Stephen's still in bed. There's the camp set up. We had thunderstorms and lightning last night, which was pretty good to watch. Didn't have any rain, just a few spots, but all over the horizon there was lightning flashes. It was really, really good. Boats over there. It's pretty shallow water down here, but I think we're about coming up to low. No, yeah, we're coming down to low tide now, but the boat will be fine. We worked out where low tide line was and anchored the boat up there. So yeah, sun's just breaking through up there, and I'm guessing it's going to be the same as yesterday. Oh, there's a blooming garfish jumping out of the water over there. I don't know if you can see it. Going mental. I don't know if it's being chased by something. Look at it. I don't know what that is. Anyway, so we're going to go out fishing again, hopefully when this wind drops off about midday for the last day, do a last bit of trolling. We changed over yesterday. We tried plugs and Halco 190s all day long with just a few takes, and then I put on the little Seal Star Christmas tree lures, and within half an hour we must have had 4 takes. Landed 3 shark mackies and 1 undersized Spanish mackerel. So at least we had a few takes, and it was amazing. I wish I'd have filmed it coming back in. Just on the outside of the reef there was manta rays everywhere, all on the surface. I had to slow the boat right down because they were just like everywhere. So that was good to watch. There's plenty of nature up here, that's for sure. Everywhere you look, whales, dolphins, turtles. Oh, this has got to be Australia's best kept secret, Ningaloo Reef, because whenever people talk about Australia, they talk about the Barrier Reef over east, but you know, it's a big boat journey to get out there. Obviously it costs you to get out there and you're sort of limited, but here, literally, that point where that yacht is over there, Winderbandi Point, you could literally walk out to Ningaloo Reef. Certainly snorkel out there. It's that close. You can just, there's not much swell at the minute, the swells drop right off, but you can just about see the waves breaking on the reef out there. It's not that far out at all. The sun's just breaking through. Look at Stingray. Ready? Tuna.